A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Let's have a chat about Williams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Nielsen lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Faber, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Bottas, and Sebastian Vettel, Ricciardo, Norris, Daniel Kvyat, and Butler, Grosjean, Stroll, Carlos Sainz, and George Russell. Raikkonen and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, it's a short run to Saint-Devote, and you know what Monaco's like, so try to defend this lead. Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs. Radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch. We're through the start phase, now let's build on it. Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available. Max is in the pits. Max in the pits. Max is out the race. Release. Pit strategy complete. See these times. Out a second a lap on the car behind. Burned off our exit. Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Nielsen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, I have to give it to Lucas Weber. Cool, calm, collected, a very consistent performance, and one that he can definitely be proud of today.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings.